And now they're talking about sentience itself. I paused it at 1410. So, um, the question is that philosophers have to answer apparently in the next couple decades when we get good digital representations of people is are those digital copies themselves sentient or not? And I have to say, okay, first of all, sentient, if you take it literally, like sentient, like I don't like that word. I believe that feelings and senses are electrical signals because they are. And the reason we feel them is because they activate our muscles, and because we sense something, it means something, a hormone gets released because of it, and that feels like something physically. It's a state of the body, but robots have bodies, and I don't see a difference between what humans feel and what robots theoretically feel. And that's kind of weird, that either that's going to elevate the status of robots or that brings the experience of humans down. And I would prefer elevating the status of robots. But I will admit there is obviously consciousness, whatever it is, we can't really know what it is. But I would err on the side of, and this is the only answer we can have. I mean, how could consciousness solve what consciousness is? If it's such a pure input, and I'm not sure people are as conscious as they think they are. We have thoughts. We don't really know where they come from, but we experience things. The vast majority of that is physical and boring. And, well, interesting, but mechanical and deterministic. And there might be a magical spark of consciousness on top of it, but whether it exists or not is meaningless because you can't know. Look, the only way it means something is if you can definitively prove that something is not conscious. Because then you can treat it like crap. Good luck separating your own emotions from that, but because your brain will be convinced it's conscious. So I'm going to say, because we can never know that, we have to act as if everything that acts as if it's conscious actually is. And how could that be practically wrong anyway? I mean, it could be deceptive. There could be deceptions that are used against that practical solution that take advantage of people's willingness to act as if something is conscious when it really is unfeeling. But I don't see any other way that humans are going to act, and how they could even try to act in relation to things that appear conscious. There's no way to separate our instincts from it. People already, like when you see people knock over Boston Dynamics robot, they're like, oh, don't do that to the poor thing. Yeah. People have to become desensitized. And it's the same process as they would have to go through to be desensitized to harming animals. So, I don't know if people should. Maybe they should, I don't know. But I would err on the side of, sure, act as if it has consciousness, but whether it does or not, I kind of actually don't care.